nigga gonna do? Go to jail and check in. That's what's gonna happen.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Free Game with Cash. Some crazy shit been going on the internet with Finesse2Tymes. I see where he was somewhere out Fort Worth, Texas, I guess. And I guess some people was approaching him about checking in.
That's what nigga gonna do. Go to jail and check in. That's what's gonna happen.
Man, who that check in? Ain't none of you niggas read.
I kind of wanted to dive into that a little bit because it's crazy some of this shit that I didn't see go on with some of these rappers over the years regarding this checking in situation. I've seen Jay Prince kind of break it down, and what's ironic is it's crazy because Finesse is tied in with mob ties, so I would have figured he automatically had a pass out there in Texas, just being kind of down with the mob that he's down with.
I don't have time for no sucker shit like that. You know, now a lot of people from the different police departments and all these different people want to insinuate like we extorting people. They have to check in. Man, that ain't no money in that shit. I wouldn't have. I got more money than I could spend, right? So I don't want to say go Gil. That shit ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna turn out right because real niggas ain't gonna have that no way. You know, check in for what? But on the flip side, there is what you call a brownie point to be able to have us as friends. You know what I mean? I don't want to impose or force myself to embrace nobody. But by the same token, those that I respect and I befriend, there is a difference coming into the city as our friend versus by yourself. You know what I mean? And the difference is we all respect it.
But yeah, like I was saying, seeing Jay Prince talk about this a couple times, man, and trying to break it down, I could never really wrap my mind around it. Just one thing being like, how do I have to pay somebody just because I'm pulling up in their city to do a performance, to do this, to do that? I understand like tapping in with some folks who could legitimately have my back, but to tap in with some people who are literally just run this city that I don't really know like that, I don't really get it. You know what I'm saying? One thing to pay homage, say, yeah, I'm in this city, I'm making something shake, and maybe be like, all right, if I'm here constantly pulling up, I gotta, kick back, do something for the community, do something for the kids or whatever. I get that. But just because I'm a rapper means I'm pulling up tonight, I gotta pay these guys. I mean, I don't really understand it. And a lot of that has to do with pride. I don't know. That's just me. That's my take on it.
That's what nigga gonna do. Go to jail and check in. That's what's gonna happen.
Man, who that check in? Ain't none of you niggas read.
My bigger question is, why are we doing it to our own folks? They're not asking Taylor Swift to kick. They're not asking any of these Justin Biebers to kick bread. They're not asking any of these other pop stars they see when they come in town, and then vice versa. Them pop stars ain't doing it to each other. So I don't really get it. Like I said, it's definitely been a weird situation with this checking in shit with rap, and I think like it's to the point where we're just really got too much street shit involved in what's supposed to be the entertainment business. Because if it's entertainment, we here to do work, why the hell I gotta pay anybody or check in with anybody just so some type of violent act doesn't happen towards me? So I don't know. I really hate to see this shit going on, and I'm glad Finesse stood his ground and kind of didn't fall into that shit, because a lot of these rappers, and I don't know when it really got to this point or if it's always been that way, seeing a lot of people seem to prey on these rappers and just try to like push over, see if they'll go for it. I think a lot of it's just to see if a rapper will actually get his shit up if they see one of these jack boys can maybe snatch a chain or something like that. I think a lot of it is just a lot of these dudes in these inner cities or wherever they're at just trying these rappers just cause. I mean, it don't make it right, but I think, like I said, I hate to see this shit happen, and I hope it changes with everything we see happen with Takeoff and all that going on. I think a lot of this shit is just getting kind of played out and old, especially in our community. But keep tapping in. Let me know what y'all want to see on the channel, and let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this Finesse situation. Should rappers be checking in, or should they kind of play it like Finesse and hold their ground?